Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of Magento 2 Business Directory plugin. And basically this plugin adds a directory feature within your e-commerce web store. Using which the customers or the users would be able to add their respective directories. And the users can search and filter the directories using the standard search criteria that includes the alphabetical, extended and keyword search. Also, the users can make use of the various attributes like categories, maps, and location with a search-friendly URL. Apart from that, the admin can manage the directories from the admin backend panel, can approve or disapprove the created directories, and much more. So let's get in and let's see how this particular Magento 2 Business Directory plugin by Webkul works. So first of all, we'll take you to the web store front end of the Magento 2 store to show you how the users would be able to create the business directory listings under their own account panel and the rest of the features as well. So right now I'm at the Magento 2 web store front end, as you can see here, and here we have the business directory category, as you can see here. So we can access that as well. So right now we're on the customer login page, as you can see. And one thing I want to tell you is that the registered customers would be able to create the directory listings under their own account panel and can have different other features as well. So the guest customers can also check the business directory. So let me show you that, and I'll be opening this particular business directory category in another window for the time being. So right now we are under home and then business directory here, the category, as you can see here. And here you can see the different category listings are there, and the different categories as well, like the computers and internet, games, education, home and garden, healthcare, sports. So it depends upon the categories added by the web store admin, and accordingly then the user will be able to add up the listings under these categories. And apart from that, here we can see that we can basically filter out the business listings by just tapping on the alphabets. So for example, if I tap here on the G letter, let's see what different listings are being displayed. Also, it depends upon whether a listing is having that alphabet or not within the initial name. So here you can see that we have two results, that's the game factory and on much bit. Here you can see the both of the listings are being displayed within the Google Maps here, and the customers can clearly check exactly the exact location of the particular listings that have been added within that particular category there. And now let me go back. Apart from that, you can also see that when we are trying to search using the alphabets, after that we can also search using the keywords. We can also make an extended search for that. We can also find entries that are having all the words that have been entered within the keyword, or any words that are similar to that, or the exact words as well. Apart from that, the users can see all of the categories being listed here, and you can choose the category. You can enter the search keyword as well, and you can tap here on the search button thereafter. So like this also you can basically search the listings, and we have the video game shop being displayed along with its description. So likewise we can basically make the search within this section as well by first choosing the category, then entering the keyword and tapping on the search button. And also if the user taps here on the advanced search on the top right hand corner here, and this will bring up the complete listings that have been added there within this particular store under the business directory category. So here we can see that around 17 listings out there. So for example, if we tap here on the computer tool shop, let me open that in another window, and here we can see the name and the image and the description of this particular business listing. So this is just a description, a short description of the company. To check the complete details of that particular listing, you just need to tap here on the name link that you can see, and that brings up the complete details of the respective listing. Now you can see that here we are on the computer tool shop right now, and we can see the address of this particular shop, the postcode, the city, the country, the image. Apart from that, we can also see the exact location of this particular uh, what we say as a listing, the business listing, and the customers can check it on the Google Maps as well, as you can see right now. And apart from that, the users can also check the phone number of the listing, their website, their business days, and about the company itself. Apart from that, the users can basically report the listing, can claim the listing, or can contact the owner. To contact the owner, you just need to tap here on the contact owner button. You'll enter your name, your email address, and the message that you're going to send to this particular uh, listing owner, and then just tap here on the submit button to send the contact message to the owner. To claim this particular listing, you can tap here on the claim listing. You can enter your name, your email, and the message that you want to send to the web store admin for the listing that is there within that particular category. And to report anything about this particular listing, that's the computer tool shop, you can tap here on the report listing, enter your name, email, choose the reason why you're reporting this particular listing, and these options that are there for the reasons, you can choose any one of them, like bad service, broken link, high charges, and these reasons are created by the web store admin from the backend module configuration, and then they are available here for selection to the users under the report listing button. Then you can set up your message, and you can tap here on the submit button, and this report listing is then sent out to the web store admin. So right now you can see that I have not logged into my account there, and still we are able to check the complete business directory here along with the names of the directory as well. Now let me choose health and care, and let me tap here on the search button, and that brings up the listings under the directory, that's the health and care. And here you can see that we have 3 results under that particular listing, that's this. And if we tap here on the laboratory.inc, that would display the complete listing information to the customer or the user. So here's the complete detail of the laboratory.inc listing, as you can see. So it's the street name, postal code, city, country, exact location on the Google Maps, the phone, fax, website, business days, and about the company as well. And under that we have the 3 main sections here, the buttons to report the particular listing, claim the listing, and to contact the owner of the listing if any. So that's how we can filter out the listings using this section as well. And using the advanced, I already showed you, display all of the listings under the various categories. And we also check this section here, wherein we can search for the listings using the initial letter of that particular listing, and the particular letter should be the initial letter of that particular listing name. And the user can also tap here on the create new entry. So as I'm not logged in, let's see what happens. So as a guest, we were doing all of this, so let me tap here on the create new entry now. So the guest user is basically redirected to the customer login page, and from here the guest user can create an account first by this create an account button, and thereafter he'll be able to log into his account and then add the directories. So to add the directories, the user should have an account within the web store itself. So now let's see how a registered user would have the different options. So I've entered my username password as a customer, and I'll just tap here on the login button to access my account details or the options. And after login, as you can see here, we have 2 different options: add directory, my directory list. So we'll go through both of them. Under the add directory, the user would be able to add a new directory that would then be displayed at the storefront under the business directory itself. And here the user needs to choose the directory category. So you can just tap here and that will display the complete listing for the categories of the directory. And you can also choose any of the subcategories there. So for example, if we have sports, we can choose indoor or outdoor, and accordingly we can set up the directory name. And let's create a directory. All right, so I'll just create a test directory here. So I'll set it as test contact person test 1. I'll set up the email address for the same, and thereafter we'll be entering the rest of the details there. And I've entered my email address, so I'll be choosing my street address, postcode, city, country, and under the location we'll be entering the latitude and the longitude of the exact street or the location of this listing. Otherwise, if I'm exactly within that location, I can also choose locate me option to automatically detect the latitude and longitude there. So I've entered the location, latitude and longitude, and that would set up the exact location of this particular listing within the map itself. And thereafter I'll just scroll down and we can enter the phone number, the fax, the website title, the business days. You can choose when the listing company is operative, the business days of the company. You can set up the description, short description. You can upload an image for the same, and then you just need to tap here on the save directory button, and we just need to enter the website title, that's the complete web address of the particular company listing. And then we just tap here on the save directory button, and this would add this particular listing that has been created by the user under his own account, and the directory would be saved. And to view the complete list of the directories that the user has created, just tap here on the my directory list, and that would display the complete listings that the user has created. So here you can see the details of the same, and under here we have different columns. So under the directory column we have the created directory names, and under the status you can see the approved status is there. So apart from that, you can see the total reports that have been done for this particular company listing from the profile page of that particular listing. And here we have total 2 reports, 2 claims, and total 1 contact to the web store owner. Also two claims have been made for this particular listing, and the reports have been sent to the web store owner for this particular listing. So let me open the total reports, total claims, and the total contact in 3 different windows. And the user can also edit or delete the respective listings that he has created for the different companies. And now let's go to the total report for the computer tool shop itself. And under the my report list, you'll be able to see the name of the customer, that was Jane Doe, the directory name computer tool shop, the date when it was done, and the email address of the customer, and the comment why he has reported this particular listing, and the reason is broken link. Apart from that, you can see the other one as well, where the reason is bad service for the same, and we can see the comment there, that's need a refund, something like that. So the complete reportings are being visible to the users for their created company listing. Now let's go to the my claim list, and here we can see the claims that have been made for the listing that the user has added under his own account panel. And the same goes for the claim list as well, the details like the customer name, directory name, the date, the email address, the phone number, and the comment of the customer, and the rest of the details as well for other customers that have basically claimed this particular listing there. And lastly, we have the my contact list, and from here the user can see the customers who have contacted the company listing owner. And here also we have the name of the user, the directory name for which the contact has been created, the date, along with the email and the comment as well. So that's how we can go to the my directory list to completely check the listings that the users have created. And under the add directory, the users can add and create the directories as required. And after creating the directories on the storefront under the business directory, here the customer or the users can see the option to search the categories according to this particular section that we have. And they can see the complete categories of the company listings that can be added. From here, the customers can choose the category to display the respective listings within each of the categories there. And here you can see the number of items within each of the categories. Apart from that, the customers would be able to, or the user would be able to see the complete company listings here, along with the name and the links for the complete description, and the contact information of each of these company listings. And in total, the customer or the users can also see the complete location of these particular companies on the Google Maps. So that was how, after creation of the categories, the business directories get visible at the storefront under the business directory uh, category basically. And here the user had created the listing, that's the test listing that we showed you. And if we open this particular listing, and this listing is under the so here we can see that we have just created. Apart from that, the address details, the image of the category, and the location on the map itself, the phone number, the website, working days for the business listing, and the about company. And you can see the same options here that are available to the users for reporting the listing, claiming the listing, and to contact the owner of the listing there. So these three options are on the listing page, and that can be used by the web store users. So that was how the users can add the directories and can check their directory list that they have created. And now let me show you how the customers can report the different listings, and the other options as well, like how to contact the owners and the rest. So for that, let me tap here on the report listing, and let's report this particular listing. And I'll be entering my name, I'll be entering my email address, I'll be choosing the reason there. Before that, let me correct this email ad. I'll be choosing the link for the same, maybe bad service, has a bad service. And then we can tap here on the submit button. Alright, I just forgot to enter the .com there, and tap here on the submit button, and the report listing would be sent out, and I'll just show you in a moment where these listing reports can be seen, and the others as well. You can also see the success message after reporting a listing. Already reported a listing. Now we can tap here on to claim a listing. Let's see how we can do that. So I'll just enter the same, and thereafter we'll be entering the phone number and a message, and we'll just tap here on the submit button to submit the claim listing. Now the report listing that we had sent out, that can be checked by the user there. So I'll just show you that. Let's complete this one as well. So here you can see that we have successfully sent the mail for the claim. Here on the contact owner, let me enter my name, my email address, and my message, and let me tap here on the submit button thereafter. So the emails are also sent out when we are reporting a listing, or we are contacting the owner there, and we'll just see that the email has been sent successfully to the respective listing and can contact the owners from the store front end under the business directory for the respective business directories. And now let me take you to the user account, and here you can see that we had created this listing, and under the total report we can see the report is 1. Let me refresh the page once, and let's scroll down. So you can see that for this particular listing we have one, what we say as the report, one claim and one contact. Now the user can view them by opening up, so I'll just open them up in 3 different windows, and let's check the details here that the user from the front end has sent out for this particular listing of the user. So under the my report list, the name of the customer Peter, the directory name, the date, the comment has a bad service, the email address of the customer, and the reason. Similarly, for the my claim list, you can see the customer email, name, directory name, the comment message, and the phone number. And lastly, for the my contact list to the owner, here you can also see the customer name, email address, comment, the directory name, and the date. So that's how the user can check the different details for his listing that he has added under his own account panel for the business directory of the company listings. So now let me log into the admin backend panel by entering my username, password, and tapping on the sign in button thereafter. And to make the initial configuration settings, just navigate through stores and then configuration. And on the configuration page under the Webkul block, we have this business directory, and under that we have the general settings. So the store admin can enable or disable this particular feature of using the business directory by choosing a yes, otherwise to disable it, choose a no. Then the admin can set up the automatically directory approve as yes if the admin wants to approve the directory automatically, otherwise choose a no. Then the admin needs to manually approve the directory before it's being listed at the storefront. So you can choose a yes to automatically approve, otherwise choose no to approve it manually. Enter the admin email that would be used for receiving and sending the emails. Enter the Google Map API key, and this you can generate from the Google Maps page itself or the website there, and this is used basically for displaying the locations or the maps. And then you can choose to manage the records as yes or no. So if any of the reasons are assigned to report, the reason should be deleted or not. So for that you can choose this manage record as yes or no. To save that, choose a yes, otherwise choose a no to delete or not, and then just save the configuration settings. After that, on the side panel, the admin has the business directory menu option, under which the admin has directory and the reason. Let's go to these pages now, and let's first see how the admin can add the categories. So for that, I'll go to catalog and then cut categories section, and here the admin can add the subcategories for the root category. And here you can see that we have the root category as business directory here, and under that we have the different category listings. And here you can see the different listings, and under each of these listings we have the different sub child categories. So to add a new subcategory, the admin just needs to click here on the main root category and then tap on the add subcategory. And similarly for the subcategories, like we are here, if the admin wants to add more categories within this, he can choose this one as the root and then tap the add categories button or the option there. And here the admin can set up the content for this particular category that the admin is going to create. And similarly, the admin can set up the display settings, and he can also set up the search engine optimization for this category, choose the products that would be visible under this particular category, and can choose the design as well. So kindly go to the user guide that we have attached within the description section below to understand how to create the category and how to display the category listings at the storefront. And you need to set up the design as well, so please check that as well. And I'm just giving you a gist about how to create the categories and the subcategories for the business directory here. And now let's go to the directories under the business directory. So here the admin can see the complete list of directories that the admin has created from the backend, and here the admin can update the status as enabled or disabled for any of these respective categories, or he can choose all the categories in bulk and can make a bulk status update, or can delete them as well, each one respectively. And from here the admin can also view the particular details of a directory that he has created by tapping on the view link under the view column. And under the directory details, the admin can see the directory information, like the claims that have been made for that particular directory. Like here you can see two different claims are there. You can choose to see the contact for the claim listing that has been done by a user for the directory owner, and the admin can also see the reports that have been done for the particular directory there. So that was about the business directory under the business directory here. Now let's go to the reasons, and these are the reasons that can be chosen by the users at the storefront while they're reporting a directory listing. The admin can create it and can change the status of any of the created report reasons, and can delete them as well. And to add a new report reason, just tap here on the add new reason button, and here the admin can enter the business directory reasons. And to add a reason, just enter the reason here and choose the status for that, and tap the save reason, and the reason would be saved thereafter. That was much about the Magento 2 business directory plugin. I hope it helped you out in understanding the flow. If you have any questions, queries, suggestions, or requirements, then you can always get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you may raise a ticket at webkul.uvides.com. Thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.